Fatal Fever, Tracking Down Typhoid Mary by Gail Jarrow was recommended to me by Donalyn Miller, author of The Book Whisperer and Reading in the Wild, as one of the best nonfiction books of 2015 at a recent Rutgers Literacy Conference. This book would serve as a read-aloud for older students and an independent reading book for upper, middle, or high school students. Typhoid was named after typhus because of the similar symptoms they shared, including headaches, weakness, fever, abdominal pain, red spots on the chest and abdomen, and even death. Like typhus, those that died were in excruciating pain. The scariest thing about typhoid was that if you contracted the disease and survived, you could still spread the disease a month after your symptoms subsided. The disease was spread in two ways: feces on hands getting on food, or feces leaking into groundwater from outhouses. Typhoid received much attention when it struck the campus at Cornell University, where the sons of many affluent families attended school. They traced the typhoid to a polluted lake, which supplied the school and nearby towns with drinking water. George Soper was given the task of investigating the epidemic, and he found one commonality: a cook named Mary Malin, who was an Irish immigrant who worked for affluent families. When the families would get sick, she would move on to a new family in order to not get sick herself. Unfortunately, we realized that she was the one that was making everyone sick. George Soper figured this out, and at the same time, Robert Koch, a German scientist, was figuring out that people could be carriers. A carrier is a person who has the disease but has no symptoms and can pass it on to other people. Because there was no cure for typhoid and Mary was a carrier, she was sent to live on North Brother Island in the East River. She was given a small cottage to live in. Soon, the news found out that a Mary, who was also a cook, was giving families typhoid fever, and they quickly named her Typhoid Mary. Unfortunately for Mary, she would spend the rest of her life on the island, and the name would stay with her forever. The combination of primary source documents and photographs enhances the experience for the reader. Jarrow also includes a list of famous people who suffered from typhoid fever. Additional supplements include a timeline of the events surrounding Malin and the epidemic, and also a list of readings about the Typhoid Mary case and other information about typhoid fever. I would recommend this book to anyone who likes real-life mysteries or the study of epidemics.